Welcome back, Malta Archery here. First of all, before you go to your archery range or you do something, always make sure you hydrate yourself properly. And of course, before you shoot, always do your warm-up. So, today's topic, this one. I read Arab Archery long ago, and there was written that they had, for fast shooting, some cross-cut knocks for fast shooting. And I tested it once with a shaft, worked quite well. And then lately I saw this one, the Batur Nock, made by Halil Ibrahim in Turkey. And it was directly, well, I need to have them. So I ordered them. He sent them now to me. First he sent a batch of white ones, but they're still somewhere at customs. So he sent another batch with black ones. They're already here right now for wood arrows, but they're already almost now available for carbon too. So, what to say about the Batur Nock? First of all, it's a traditional historical reference design knock. It was written in a warrior book named Batur Nock, means rules of shooting. I know so much because I can read. Was even written, as said, in Arab Archery that they use these, and it's made for arrow range hours or stuff like this. So you can, whatever way you put it on, it will always knock. So that's the idea. Michele built quickly these arrows yesterday for me, and now we go into details. So whom do we have to compete with? What I consider fast shooting knocks is the V Nock from Vermeil, the Y Nock from Vermeil, I didn't forget the name, the Koch Nock, obviously, from Turkey. Then we have the Fang Nock, which could be considered a fast shooting knock, and then we have the cross section, the Batur Nock. And the difference, as you see, you have here 2 slots, and here you only have 1. And so this is one thing. So the Y Nock, 12.6. The V Nock, 14.8. The Koch Nock, well, this is the carbon version, but you get the point, it's 13.6. So almost the same like the V Nock. We have the Fang Nock with 23, 24. This is the old version of the Fang Nock. The second version weighs 27. And we have the Batur, which is 20.6. But you need to consider that it's almost double the weight as what is a standard knock? Standard knock is 10. So it's double the weight from a standard. Beautifully made. Look at this, huh? Isn't it a beauty? What I think could be, this is the first iteration. First of all, what you see, you have on the sides always these more squares, you see them? That makes it easy for you for the orientation. So you know already when you grab it, it almost flips in this direction. Then you have it always, tuck, 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 tuck. And you have it always in line with the knock groove. That's nice. What I would like to see, because usually we will shoot this knock on short bows, I guess, would be kind of finishing like this one. You see that you have here a slightly bevel going in, so the string is inside a little more round. Here you have kind of 2 edges on both sides, so the string comes up, goes straight, and goes down again. So you have 2 sharp edges, so to say. This would be, I would like to see this in the second iteration of this knock, that this is smoothed out here and comes out a little like this one, you see. And then it's a bit less harmful to the string, I think, it's my opinion. But this is the only thing I could find now. Other than that, it's thicker than I thought, or than I saw it on the photos, but it feels good in your fingers. So, and as you said, then for an arrow, it's no problem. This is a 5/16 or almost 11/32 inch arrow shaft, fits nice. has here a slightly, goes here slightly up, but it's fine. You still can feel it. So it's you have here a nice grip on it that works quite well. One thing when you put, of course, now feathers. We put 4 feathers on it and we line them up with the top parts of the nock. That means even when you don't want to hold the arrow here, that you feel these parts, you simply can align your fingers between the arrows and you're still good to go. You see, then it's one line and the string will simply slide in. So it's very well thought out, and as said, it's historically mentioned in Arab archery and in the book of, in the rules of shooting in this warrior book. So pretty nice. Look at this pretty nock, huh? You see the edges here? Makes it easy for orientation. Really nice. So now you saw them. Halil Ibrahim sells them $1 including shipping. And then of course it always depends how much customs you have and whatever. Here we sell them for €1.30 each, so you don't have to take a big number. We sell them even when you want 6 or 12. Fine for us. Now we only hope that we get soon the ones for carbon. Now let's shoot them. I already realized, let's start with a Western bow slick stick. Of course you can shoot these ones now Mediterranean. One thing you will realize, if the string is a little thicker than normal, they knock a little hard, and sometimes they knock a little different on each side. So, but this I only blame that it's the first iteration, so maybe the tolerances are not quite there where they should be. So you have here, it's really a tight fit. But then, tennis ball. You really feel it, you don't have to look at it. No problem. Kick. Always grab it there, pull it back, and you have it. Nice. So you could shoot with a bow like this. But who wants that? So then we have our bread and butter snake bow. Here the same. You hear that? It's quite, look. Takes a little. So either you send them a little, make them fit. Of course, this one here, knocking point a little low, my friends. Works. Fun. Woohoo, huh? Then we have, let's say, one of these Chinese bow from Sanding. I showed you last time, these entry level, quite nice ones. You feel it? Click, and there it knocks easy. That's just fine. Sanding Sports. You see, this is no problem. Oops, knocking. Zack. However you hold the arrows here in your hand, you feel it already. You align it. Pull back. Now, only sometimes when you speed up too much, it can happen that the string ends up only one top of the nock on this side and 3 on the other, so you can't knock. So you really need to line it properly up. So this is, but it's a small, very short learning curve, and then it's no problem. So let's check another string. The Cera Irrlicht Fox, a really nice bow. Yeah, knocks a little harder, but nice. You heard that? Quite tough knocking, but you know, strings are all different, so you really need to see. Oh, wait, we are not done yet. Chakal, a Syrian bow. The string is quite thin, I think, of this bow. Knocks just fine. Ah, yeah. Oh, this bow is awesome. Look, click, you didn't hear anything. Nice. Really nice. Wow. Oh. Let's always knock a little higher than necessary. So, fine, string is fine. And for the last test, oh, Nikita, you see that? Your surfing comes off here, of your string. Really, look, when you let people shoot, what they do, they don't put the arrow on the arrow pass, they put it underneath and now they ruin the handle. And that's not nice. Knocks, okay. Oh yeah, feels good. See, like click, no problem. So, one thing, simply, string might be a factor, but it's with all knocks. You need to, we made once this comparison with string knocks, and some fit better, some are a bit more loose. Different shooting techniques. Kasai style, the question today was, how do I hold the arrows on the bow hand? Depends on different techniques. This is the Magyar technique from Kasai. If you want to check it on YouTube, I simply hold them. I spread these two fingers and these three, my first three arrows come here. See? Then they line up on my ring finger. With these two fingers I hold them in front of the body, so not sideways. And then of course you can grab three more and put them there, and then you can fill up your whole hand. But not my kind of shooting. It's only today to show you. So, would this work? You know, with your eagle, or I don't know how the claw is called. Zack. Yep, works. See, you grab it. You have the knock on your thumb. You pull back and it automatically knocks. And then you can shoot. So when you do this fast, of course, then it's boom. See, you don't even have to look, knocks by itself, and you can shoot, no problem. Always boils down to the same. You find the orientation of the knock here, click it. See, I always hold it like this, with my fingers from behind. So when you start, of course, bringing the arrow on like this, and then you need to fiddle and see where you put it. So, no need when you put it like this, see? And then you push forward, pull back, and it's knocked, easy peasy. So this way works easy. Zack, see? While I grab it, I fix the orientation, forward, back, knock, easy. Really easy. If it's a Turkish style, then we have two arrows here. Same like this, click, shoot, grab them, click, shoot, easy peasy. With the string of this bow, it's really nice. So this works, I call it my way, I don't know which, how, whatever, you know, works. Zack, click, click. Sometimes, as said, when you're not careful, the string wants to come between one corner, so you really need to make sure that you line it up, and you should, no problem. And they go in easy. Needs a tiny learning curve. But now the question was, even yesterday when I told Michele, make 4 fletchings, why? Why not 3? We don't care about the odd feather, that's true. But even here, even if you don't want to find here your spot, you line up your index finger there. Look, easy. Oh, that was the tennis ball, see? I simply grab an arrow with my index between the feathers. Pull back, forward, have it. See? Easy peasy. Zack. Don't have to think about that. Wherever you get the arrows from, almost easier, but of course then you should have the feathers a bit more back. Right? Finger between, slide back, forward, knock. It's easy as pie. All these techniques work. Let me check another technique where you get the arrow from, you know, this Chinese way with the V shape. I think it doesn't make any sense with these arrows, but still, you can try that. See? That you grab, even this one, you feel directly the orientation. Works too. So I get the arrows from the back, grab it here in a V shape, V-shape them on. We only don't shoot this here at the range because it's a little, you come from here, so the arrow points in the opposite direction first. So that's why there are the people sitting, then you turn around, then you have someone standing there. It's a nice technique, but we don't use it here for safety reasons. But when I'm alone and everything's closed, it's fine. So what else? Which other technique? Yeah, okay, Mihai. You have your waist quiver somewhere. I should shoot now the living arrow bow, but I don't have it anymore. So you grab them, you knock them, and you shoot. Oh, it's easy. It's even easier. It's really easy peasy, look. So every kind of shooting style, every shooting style works with it. So it's no problem. Whatever you want. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot one. What about Lars Andersen? Mr. Andersen! I think this should be easy too, huh? Because you don't even have to think about it. I shoot old style Lars Andersen. A bit. Needs a bit, but you get used to it. So, works too. Of course it works. I mean, it makes your life even easier, so. Lars doesn't need them. Well, I need them maybe. So look, then you line them up. Boom. Boom. Oh, see, that was not in. Boom. Takes a bit, of course, needs a bit of practice, but works fine too. Let's wrap it up. The Batur Nock, made by Halil Ibrahim Oereksele. I don't know how you pronounce his family name, that's why I don't even try it. So he's not a nock manufacturer, he's I think in the textile industry something. But for this, very well. So he simply read the old books and thought, okay, how can we put this into modern times? Because this one is nice to make, you know, and if you want to, you can make it out of wood, of course, it's no problem. Take some hardwood or bone or stuff, no problem. The only thing I would recommend, Halil, that you don't make the nock straight there. This is the only thing. The rest, of course, for some strings, it's too tight. I don't have any string which would be too loose, so it knocks securely. You heard that. When the string is nice and thick, it knocks very well. It takes a little that you get this. When you don't align it, sometimes it can happen that the string ends up like this. And then, of course, you can't knock it, so that's why click, and then it works. See? But you feel here with this flat surfaces here, you always feel directly the orientation. Then you have it, you pull back and done. Or even better, depends on your shooting style. Have the index finger there, pull forward, pull back, see the string runs inside there and ends up always lined up in the nock. So that's really well done. $1 including shipping. Fully okay with me. The build quality or the material, I would say it's somewhere between Nock and Vermeil. Vermeil looks still a little the more premium quality from the surface and from the material. So here you have them. Would I choose them or prefer them? Some people with Nocks have the problem when they don't get their fingers out of the way on the bow hand, that these pointy ends here strike the fingers and hurt them. Here this can't happen, so this is a complete smooth surface. Guides everywhere where there is nothing, no problem at all. Whereas here it can happen, not to me, but you know, sometimes people are like this. Is it better? or worse, it depends. I will do, the next video will be a speed shooting comparison between all these ones, but I need to prepare first a bit, that's why I can't do it today. And then you see that even with a standard Nock, I'm for sure almost exactly the same speed, because you get used to it. Even this one you can line up, but of course it takes a lot more practice that you get the same speed out of it. With this one, you have a nice hold to it, you directly feel it, draw back, knock it either way, so it makes your life way easier. And I guess even on horseback would be nice to have, because you don't have to think, you really pull back and you can care about other things in your life. Nice one, even foot soldiers, you know, it's when you do fast shooting or you have something like this in mind, when you only do your target shooting and you want to be fancy, get some, but you know, when you shoot your modern Western recurve longbow, I don't know, you don't need it really. Or when you're into fast shooting, rapid shooting, whatever, stuff like this, it's really well worth considering this beautiful piece of art. For me, it's a piece of art. It looks like an architect, like a tower. So it's well made, nice done. $1 including shipping. I think I mentioned everything. You have the weight, you have the price. I will put the link to Halil's Facebook in the description. There you can order them, but of course we have now 100 here. We'll get another 100 in white. Then you can order small amounts from here too, and I ship them all around the world, because shipping these things in an envelope is like nothing. I mentioned everything. Don't forget, always, especially when it's hot, always hydrate your body. Make sure that you stay flexible. Always, you know, do your warm-up, do your flexibility stuff. Flexible body doesn't grow old. Nothing else to say. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.